If you're waiting for the Denver market to go back to normal, well, this one might surprise you. Prices didn't crash. Homes didn't stop selling. But the power dynamics did shift. Well, in West Denver, it's telling a very different story than what you're reading in the headlines. So if you're thinking about buying or selling in Denver, especially in Littleton, Lakewood, Golden, or Arvada, this is one of those moments where understanding micro markets actually matters. Because today I'm breaking down what's happening across Denver as a whole, and then I'll zoom in on West Denver cities. This way you can make decisions based on facts and not fear. All right, let's start with Denver overall. The median sales price landed at $567,500, down just 0.8% year over year. Well, that's not a crash, that's a recalibration. And inventory, well, it's up more than 10%. Days on market are now at 56 days, and we're sitting at about 4 months supply. So here's the part that most people miss. It's no longer a frenzy, but it's also not a buyer free-for-all. All right, let's talk about Littleton. New listings, well, they jumped more than 12%, but closed sales dipped just over 8%. The median price slid to around $615,000, down about 6% from last year, and homes are taking about 73 days to sell. Buyers have more leverage here, but sellers who price strategically are still getting results. So let me ask you this. Would you rather compete on price or wait and chase the market down? Now Lakewood tells a different story, even with fewer new listings and nearly 20% fewer closings. Prices actually went up. The median price rose to about $571,000, but days on market, well, they jumped to 66 days. This does surprise a lot of people because Lakewood is rewarding well-prepared sellers and also rewarding those patient buyers. Golden continues to march to its own beat. Sales dropped sharply, down more than 30%, but the median price climbed to about $937,000. Homes are now taking over 100 days to sell. Well, and that's classic Golden. Buyers certainly are selective and pricing matters. And the lifestyle value, well, that still carries some weight. And if you're buying in Golden, negotiation matters more than ever. All right, let's take a look at Arvada. New listings are up just over 7%. Pending sales jumped more than 36%. But prices dipped slightly to around $595,000. Days on market are sitting nearly 67 days. Now this is a market in motion, but not a market that's in a hurry, which means strategy beats speed right now. If you're wondering how your specific neighborhood fits into all of this, well, that's where I come in. I track these micro markets closely, and I'm always happy to share what I'm seeing. Across West Denver, the theme is clear. More balance, more negotiation, less emotional decision making. But here's the truth. No two zip codes are behaving the same way. And if you're buying, selling, or maybe you're looking to relocate, you deserve insight that goes deeper than just those headlines you're seeing. That's exactly why I create these updates. And if you want a hyper-local breakdown of the neighborhood you're living in or the neighborhood you want to move into, you can always reach out directly. Until then, remember, life is short, live somewhere awesome, and be well. We'll see you next week.